All right, let's get into it. What if I told you someone scored a hat trick in a World Cup final and still didn't win the trophy? Yeah, welcome to the Kylian Mbappé paradox. Hi, I'm Emma, and today I'm totally amazed by this topic. Speed, drama, fashion, power plays, it's everything. So, let's talk. Kylian Mbappé is that French forward who went from Bondi baby to Real Madrid royalty. He captains France, he won the World Cup in 2018 at 19, he became PSG's all-time top scorer, and then, in 2024, he finally did the kismet move to Madrid. He is pace, dribbles, ruthless finishing. And off the pitch, Nike, Hublot, Dior. Triple EA Sports FIFA cover star. More than 100 million on Instagram. That's not just a footballer. That's a brand, honey. Let me set the scene. Years ago, I'm at this tiny city concert. The opener is some unknown kid in a thrifted jacket, shoes held together by hope and duct tape. First song. Boom. The room shifts. Everybody's phones go up at once. We're witnessing a star being born in real time. By the end, headliner who? I'm thinking, that's Mbappé at Monaco in 2017, a teenager with rocket boosters. Then Dortmund in the Champions League. Bang, bang. Suddenly the world's screaming his name. The lesson I learned that night? Talent plus timing is a cheat code. When it hits, it's over. And with Mbappé, it kept hitting. World Cup goals in 2018, and then that absurd hat trick in the 2022 final. High-key, one of the greatest individual finals ever. Even in defeat, the slay was undeniable. Okay, let's move on. Basics. Mbappé is an apex forward, left wing cutting in, right wing creating, or central nine on the shoulder of the last defender. His thing is timing. He lives in that half-second window where a line breaks. Acceleration, close control at speed, a first touch that's like velvet with a knife edge. And he's multilingual, French, English, and he learned Spanish at 15. Smooth Madrid integration, sponsor sweet talk, locker room leadership, receipts for days. The origin story. Bondi, a Paris suburb. Dad, Wilfred, a coach from Cameroon. Mom, Faiza Lamari, former handball pro turned agent. Little brother Ethan, now a pro himself. Clairefontaine Academy. That's France's talent factory. By 11, he's training with Real Madrid's kids. At 14, he even guest plays for Chelsea's youth in London. Chelsea is that Premier League chaos machine with a trophy cabinet and a revolving door of managers. Then Monaco. Coach Leonardo Jardim, the player whisperer, and Radamel Falcao, the Colombian striker, becomes Mbappé's finishing mentor. Like older brother energy. How to ghost into space. How to stay icy in the box. By 2017, PSG say, yes please, with a loan to buy worth about 180 million euros. Most expensive teenager ever. Messy for financial fair play optics, but it worked. He grabs the number 7, and Paris becomes his runway. Paris chapter. Goals on goals on goals. Player of the year stacks. 4 in 13 minutes against Lyon, which is like video game glitch energy. Then, early 2023, he passed Edinson Cavani. That's PSG's Uruguayan cult hero. And Mbappé becomes the club's all-time top scorer at 24. It's giving dynasty speedrun. But Paris was not just croissants and kisses, the drama. In 2021, some fans booed him over Real Madrid rumors. In 2023, the contract standoff. Left off the preseason tour for a hot minute. Power plays, leverage, sports business 101. If I were Mbappé, I'd be like, pay me, sell me, or build the project around me. Pick a lane. And he actually did re-sign short-term in 2022. Then walked free in 2024. Player power era, baby. Madrid finally happens in 2024. The Bernabeu unveiling before, 80,000 fans? Cristiano Ronaldo vibes. Quick define. Ronaldo is the Portuguese icon who turned the number 7 into a global lifestyle. Mbappé smashes La Liga with 31 league goals in his first full season. That's the Pichichi, Spain's top scorer crown, and the European Golden Shoe, the award for the top scorer across Europe. He even equals Ronaldo's Madrid calendar year record with 59 in 2025. Total flex. Internationally, he's that dude. 2018 World Cup champion, scores in the final at 19. In 2022, he puts a hat trick on Argentina in the final. Golden Boot. By 2026, he's France's all-time top scorer and owns the most World Cup goals by a French player. Captain under Didier Deschamps, the coach who is basically France's stoic dad energy. Influences. He grew up idolizing Thierry Henry, the French Arsenal legend with poetry in motion runs. Pelé, the Brazilian myth. Ronaldo Nazario, Brazilian striker and king of the stepover. Zinedine Zidane, French icon and Real Madrid deity. Neymar, Brazilian superstar showman. Lionel Messi, Argentine alien. You can see all of them in Mbappe's toolkit, Henry's channels, R9's burst, a hint of Zidane's Madrid mystique. And the pop culture stuff. Nike boots with his own signature line since 2017. Hublot ambassador. Dior since 2021. Triple FIFA video game covers back to back to back. The folded arm celebration. It came from losing to his little brother Ethan at FIFA on the couch. Now it's a global meme. Tell me why sibling shade is the best brand strategy. Okay, pause. This next part is everything. The big question. Is Mbappé the best player in the world right now? My take? He's top tier, period. Like a penthouse resident. But best is a moving target. Form, trophies, underlying numbers, team fit. And Erling Haaland exists. Quick define. Haaland is Norway's cyborg striker for Manchester City, a goal machine with Terminator energy. Year to year, the crown swaps. But Mbappé brings something different. Momentum swings. When he starts darting in behind, whole defenses drop 5 yards and your midfield collapses like a bad soufflé. That gravitational pull is superstar tax. And yeah, controversy lives here too. Reports in 2022 said he wanted out of PSG mid-season. He publicly denied it. In 2024, Swedish media linked his name to an investigation that prosecutors closed for insufficient evidence. No charges. Media noise, reputational splash, legal outcome, two different things. Also, his first Madrid red card in 2025 sparked think pieces, like, relax. Competitive fire is not a felony. The human receipts matter too. In 2019, he donated to the search efforts for Emiliano Sala and pilot David Ibbotson after that tragic plane crash. In 2018, he met with President Emmanuel Macron, that's France's head of state, plus George Weah, former Ballon d'Or winner and Liberia's president, and FIFA's Gianni Infantino. They talked African sports development. And in 2024, during Euro season, he told French youth to vote against extreme views. Not me, tearing up at civic engagement from a number 9. Oh, and business brain. He bought about 80% of Caen in 2024 via his investment arm. Quick define. Caen is a French club that actually tried to sign him when he was a kid, but couldn't swing it. Full circle glow up. Player to owner. Legacy chess, not checkers. Final thought. If I were Mbappé, the pressure tag of next big thing would be heavy as hell. But the thrill of rewriting record books at PSG, then snagging a Pichichi and a golden shoe in your first Madrid season? Come on, that's a look. And he's still mid-20s. I'm low-key terrified for defenders and high-key obsessed as a viewer. Next, we've got a legend whose influence detonates way beyond sport. I'm eyeing Serena Williams, the tennis goat who turned Grand Slams into a fashion and business empire. You are not ready. So that's the tea, folks. We'll pick this up next time. Later!